him for a second. You keep doing something.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay, so now that we've got that audio issue figured out, Paul, we are back.
Keep drinking.
We are jumping. We are jumping directly into finishing up combat for this encounter. Where we last left you, our heroes had woken up from an overnight camp while traveling towards, where would you guys decide to go? Tribord? And a cloud descended to about 1,000 feet above them, and stairs appeared that were made out of clouds.
Yeah, like that's.
They decided to walk up the clouds and were greeted by Zephos, the cloud giant, and he offered them, based on what he was hearing from people, of who they were. He knew of Harlequin's Requital. He offered to get them to Tribord.
It's pretty
noticeably faster than had you guys walked, and you guys have been traveling for a couple of days, and set up camp on the cloud as it traveled, and you're meandering inside and outside the tower, and without warning, a bunch of giant vultures moved in and decided to try. The riders decided that they wanted to speak to Zappos the Cloud Giant, and you guys got in their way, so combat started, and there's been a lot of back and forth. Zappiros, has been hesitant to take any action at this point because he's just sitting back and watching what you guys do. And we are jumping into combat. As a reminder, there was something that was just messing with Chum.
See?
I do believe you are no longer prone.
Multiple times.
Yes.
You are no longer prone.
Karma.
I have enough of this, I might actually see it.
But I will alliterate a little bit more that now that the area is a little bit less crazy and Yeltaris has moved a little bit, you guys can see that where all the giant vultures had landed, the griffins had come down and had initiated combat with the griffins, or had initiated contacts with the giant vultures, and where there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 giant vultures, all that remain on the cloud, or at least upright, are 4. One of them has moved closer to your guys' group. There is a cultist and another hooded figure that are left. And we are at the top of the order with Yeltaris. So let's dive on in.
Is there the red dot on my icon? Does that mean anything?
The orange dot was because you were still prone. You were not prone.
Okay. Then I will stand up.
Okay.
Get up,
And
stand up.
mind thrust the guy here on the right there.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's
I thought I was alone.
Are there 2 inside or 3 inside?
Intelligence.
People. Is it 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay.
You're inside too, right?
Yeah.
14.
No, you want to roll
Six.
6.
That's
I
it.
listened to it.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh.
I'm
You
caught
guys move
up.
it all?
I stood
He
up
killed
and
some
I don't need to go nowhere.
All right.
My fingers.
And just as a reminder, folks, each of the little squares is 10 feet. All right. Eloise.
Alright, where's Mr. Okay, Chum is less than 30 feet away from me.
Yep.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, Chummy Fowl.
10 feet square.
Alright, I'm going to saunter over to Chum and use Cure Wounds on him.
Explain to me how you're going to use Cure Wounds.
Alright, it is... Of course, okay, it's touch.
Yep, that's why I'm asking.
Oh!
We're gonna go back to
Delayed reaction.
That's a critical success.
Well played.
How much healing do you give Chum?
Alright,
probably-
Chum gets 1d8 plus 3.
So roll a d8.
Alright, where's it 8?
Is that an action?
From lunch?
Yes, it's an action. Alrighty, when I saunter over, I'm gonna go over and touch your face and be like, I do believe you have a fit of the vapors, mister.
Okay.
Oh, the vapors.
Yes.
This game's so much better with alcohol.
Just learned it.
Yeah, but
And that was a bonus action or an action?
Action.
Okay.
Bringing beer.
Chump.
Like the first time I was
Hey!
I was hoping you say I want this and smack Chum.
I no longer bloody.
I know.
You're no longer bloody.
I know I'm close, but
Give
no
me more
longer bloody.
booze and then I'll get to that.
I would like to move my hunter's mark
Okay.
To what's the red dot on the dude bottom left?
Hunter's mark.
That's my hunter's mark? Okay, you already moved it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attack him.
Okay.
You gotta move next to him first, right?
No, I use a bow.
Oh.
Got some range.
Your little one.
That's good sound.
What language is
Sounds
that?
so good.
That's
It's a
promising.
14 to hit.
14. Yeah.
Oof. Thank you for that. Plus H.
Who's the best?
Alright, so it's
I was like,
1d6
where am I?
plus additional d6. So 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4.
Ooh! 15.
Oh, only. Only. Alright. And what are you hitting him with?
My bow, my short bow.
So how do you want to do it?
I would like to place the arrow into his crotchal region.
Whoa.
So, being slightly invigorated by the most recent cure wounds from Eloise, Chum looses an arrow. And it's all up in his face.
You've gone too far.
You gotta take me on a date
He
first.
loses an arrow, and with a solid twang, there's the reverberation of very stiff wood
One
sticking out of the
touch.
pelvis
Please don't use
of the cultist as he falls to the ground with a single shaft sticking up in the air. Okay.
And what's his name?
Bob.
I see you doing it. I'm going to do
You're
it.
gonna listen to
You have movement left.
I would like to move
That's what she said.
10, 20, 30.
Okay. Let me see something here. Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh.
You guys should
Someone who's
totally
being
run
introduced.
towards the
Intro.
other side of the force field. Like
Before
Inside.
Andre gets to go.
Like dash over there and let's just turn the damn thing on and end the fight.
And I'm-
Where's this cloud giant at?
that's happening
He's
right now.
just chilling inside.
No, he's not.
It's like a pay-per-view.
Like a
Just an
coward.
hour, just like,
You, let's see. Oh, nobody's really facing him. So, in an instant,
Oh gosh.
can he do this? He can do this, right?
Thank you for
Sure.
the heals.
Sure. With a momentary flash, Zappiros appears outside, and he takes his staff that he's holding. No, screw that. He's going to take his Morning Star, and he's going to hit the hooded figure that is remaining. He's going to try to. He's going to miss. So he brings down this Morning Star, and you just see the clouds go poof, as he narrowly misses.
I think we should challenge this guy. He seems like a terrible, terrible person, and he sucks.
And that's his go. Andre, now you're up.
Yeah, where's the mouse?
3,000.
Yeah, that mouse. Ooh, I have to look too much.
Alright.
10, 20, 30. Let's see, that's 10, 20, 30. Oh, yeah, I'm well within crossbow range.
Yeah,
So-
crossbow range is 320 feet.
Yeah.
I think I got the light crossbow, so it's 80
Pretty
for.
close.
80 and 160.
Do you have
Still
a light
pretty
crossbow,
close.
or do you have a heavy crossbow?
Light!
Why do you have
Okay.
a light crossbow? You're a friggin' and we'll fix that later.
Because
I would love to fix that later, because I think the heavy one hits harder, right?
it's a D10
Yeah.
versus a D8.
I would
I
hope
think.
so.
Anyway, so you're gonna take a shot?
Yeah, take it a shot.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's see what I roll. 13.
13 misses.
Oh.
That means
It hits his shoulder plate and glances off. You hear the crossbow just go flying. And
shoot
glances
better.
Off, glances off the left.
Alright, let me subtract an
You no
arrow
longer
here.
go.
Get the
Get a
hell
longer
I thought
bow.
guys supposed to have better aim than that.
Ouch.
Not all of them.
Wasn't aiming for the face.
Oh boy.
It's so
Off the
early.
rails real quick today.
Right off the
Ronan,
bat.
you're up.
On a good note. All right. Let's see. Where's the mouse at? You have it.
Squeak, squeak.
This is a enemy, right?
I did
Okay.
that shot.
I'm gonna use my firebolt
I've had like 6 shots.
and I'm gonna attack
To 2 of this, 2 of this,
this
2 of
clown
this.
right here.
Yeah,
Huh?
go for it.
What's the other two?
You run out of 15.
13.
That mini-me?
13
Yes, sir.
misses.
What is this arm does?
29.
Million.
So your firebolt flies out, narrowly missing between Andre and Morkrath, and it just misses him by a tiny little bit. I'm talking super, like the hair on his arms probably got singed.
That's a hit to the arm
Yeah.
class. I'll take that. Take that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do this guy. He's going to move. He's going to move up that much. But he will finally appear if he does this. Okay, so that worked.
So we get to see the evil guy.
Yep, this guy's going to move here, and he is going to reach out and touch Eloise in an attempt to
Not bad.
Is she gonna like it?
stab
He said
I
sniper.
touch her back.
Yeah.
against the ground. So,
Whoa.
Whoa!
yeah.
Into the point.
Gonna knock her prone.
That's a 13. 13.
That's two,
Is your AC?
Josh. That's two.
AC's 18.
Okay. And then he's going to try again.
Oh, God.
That's a 16, so that misses. And he is going to stay there. So out of nowhere, this thing just appears. You can barely see that he
You're
is
so
there.
sure?
All of you have a passive perception barely
Yeah.
high enough to
Yeah.
see it. So Morkrath and Andre, you guys can barely make out the shape of something in the clouds that looks a little bit more physical than just mist. Josh, your buddy Chum, and yeah, Eloise, you can definitely tell that there's more of a semi-corporeal form. You recognize this as an invisible stalker. They are a pain in the ass to kill.
Alright.
All right, so that's his move.
That's not good.
I'll do something fun on my next move.
This guy is going to
Hoping to
try
kill
to
whatever
reach
my
out
first
and
strike.
touch.
And that's on what?
You get some good damage to it if anything.
The what?
Which one was he talking about?
The
big guy?
invisible sword.
No, there's some like clouds,
Oh.
There's a
like
an
objects.
invisible
forming.
dude.
Oh. Then
It was smacking us around last.
Here,
Last
he's going to try to
yeah.
stab you with his daggers.
Because I can extend my hand
Kill
to
targets?
bigger target.
I don't have any
No,
attacks
that
that
first one's a
And so
You
you
might
might-
have
he might have you,
can't see.
and
That's why I was trying to look at my
roll on
spells.
that.
Yeah, I was trying to do that too.
That's my guess.
Like everything I have is
You
like
have to be able to see it.
temporary.
Yeah, and everything says
But
at
it
something you can see. It says like specifically
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah.
Warcraft.
At a target in range. You gotta see it.
Can I use True Strike?
Creature you can
On-
see within range. They're all creatures you can see within range.
I think I have what? 30. Wait, I need to go closer, don't I? I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is the thing right outside? Is that one of them?
It's the one
Or what is
just
the
north of
cloud?
Eloise, I believe.
Is that the thing that's considered
You
the cloud?
Is that on something you can see?
Yeah.
You'd have to pass perception in order to see
Hey,
it.
that's what I told
You
you.
know, you're so good at it. Okay.
So give me perception.
That's a d20.
Actually, it just raises the DC. No, go ahead. It's a spell attack, right?
No, it's a cantrip.
Right, but what does it say?
That happens.
Mm-hmm.
Extend your hands and point a finger at the target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defense. On your next turn, you gain advantage of your first attack roll against the target, provided that this spell hasn't ended.
Okay, yeah, now you do need to roll perception.
Which is the only one I normally run, right? Yes.
Ooh,
Really? Let's start the night with us.
it's a 1.
You look so hard that Eloise turns around and thinks that you're staring at her.
We can get to that later.
That worked.
You still have to try to cast it. It will fizzle though. It's a cantrip, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so what do I do?
You would point at it and nothing would happen.
Point!
Okay. Man.
Come on, Yeltaris.
See it.
I'll do my mind thrust again.
Go for it.
Sorry, Marty.
Yeah, I know. We're already there.
12.
We've been there since
Yeah.
lunch.
Who's Marty?
Too late.
Who's what?
Did I hear Marty?
8.
Did you say Marty?
Marty?
Yeah, I thought you said
No.
Marty. Sorry, Marty.
Oh.
Yep, that's 8 psychic damage.
Done. He seems kind of. Ah!
You the
It's not their
guy
alphabetical.
southeast of you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Don't you have an ability that's like kill something?
not quite.
That's
You're
only
actually
if
the
he
guy
gets
that has
attacked.
like a list of names longer than the number of things that you've killed thus far.
Oh.
That's because I've been
Shots
doing these
fired.
roll 1d10 damage
By the
on
way-
things that have less than 10 health.
Eloise, take a point of inspiration.
Ooh.
And Eloise, you are up.
Alright, with that in mind.
Are we doing a D10 for inspiration?
Yes.
Because I know we did it different ways.
Yes.
So you can add a D10 to your roll?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to treat it like a normal bardic inspiration?
So, can you remind me what inspiration does other than it's awesome?
It allows you to, for any action or saving throw, it allows you to use that inspiration, and it's good for until you have a long rest, basically.
Okay.
It allows you to roll a d10 and add that number to whatever your roll is.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Not a happy
I don't need to tell you if you have passed or
Those
failed
rolls are
before you
way
can use it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Hey, no, it's the other one. That's the
amazing
bardic inspiration that uses. Okay,
Yeah.
it gives you advantage. So you could just say, "I'd like to use my inspiration."
or something.
Okay, like
And
if I roll
re-roll.
something and I'm
You
like,
can
I'm like,
re-roll.
nope.
The stuff
Yeah.
like that, I'm like.
I know you can only use it once. When you re-roll it, then you mark it off. You have to take the second result,
Okay.
or you take the higher of the
It's
two.
like you're like
take advantage.
Time's
Right?
up.
Okay.
You can also
Good on this.
give out your inspiration. So if there is something going on
Small.
at the table and one of your
Small.
party members is in desperate need of help,
Exactly.
you can find some way to inspire
Which
them.
one
You
do I
say, "I'd
have
like to
extra to
give,
do on?
Chum my
You can do
inspiration,"
as
and
many
then
times
you
as
have
you
to
want. Those
inspire
like,
Chum.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
that
those
would
will
give
give
you
you, like,
that chance
whatever.
right then there, and you
Depends
have
on
to
it.
do it if
Yeah,
you want
it
to.
does.
To
Okay.
have
You can
advantage on
do
that
as many
roll.
times as you want
Okay.
to. That's
Okay.
why I was like, those
Alright.
spells are great because you can.
And you were up.
I think that you can do like.
All right. I can
Thanks,
see
for a
this
short rest or something.
stalky dude in front of me. Definitely.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Good. I'm going to use command on him,
Okay.
and since I can
Yeah.
see him,
Oh.
I'm going to take my hands and kind
Especially
of
the
grasp his face
Yeah.
and say, "Sleep."
So are you going to use sleep, which is a spell, or command?
Command is the spell, but it's a one-word command. I don't have to just use the ones that are in here, so I'm going to say sleep,
Okay.
not the one you're thinking.
Okay.
The one where he actually goes to sleep, like
Well,
Red Van,
Let's see what happens.
like
There's
Red Van
sleep, is
Winkle
there?
sleep.
Why don't you have him run off the edge of the
Let's
cloud?
see what happens. That's what you chose to do.
Where we were
Let's
going
see what
earlier.
happens.
Oh, okay. That's,
Okay, so
Yeah.
so this would be wisdom for me, or D20.
Let's see.
Is it wisdom save for me?
Yes.
Then I roll.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save
How long does sleep last?
Wisdom save at 13.
at 13.
How long does that last?
We'll find out.
23.
I think you got it.
He's not sleepy.
Not sleepy. So you grab his face and you say sleep, and he goes, "Some other time."
reject.
You're not my type.
Jump.
Am I able to see him to hunter's mark him?
You have to do perception.
Would that count as an action to perceive? All right, then I
It'd be a
will
bonus
attempt.
action.
I will. Well, if I bonus action him, then I can't Hunter's Mark him.
Oh, it would count as an action to perceive him and Hunter's Mark him, yes.
Okay. That's not going to do it. It's an 8 to perceive him.
Yeah, you can Hunter's Mark him.
He wasn't that loud today.
So that was in the
He was
action.
just being cute.
So what can I do as a bonus action
He
here?
wasn't cute on the
Cry
way
about it.
home.
Oh, was he not?
It took me 90 minutes to get home. In the last 30 minutes, he was
Is that an action?
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
like
That's an action.
Squeaky toy.
like this
Everything
high.
good's in action.
Squeaky toy.
That
See,
is kind
he
of
never
the
used
point
to
of
that
everything
one.
good being in
He
action.
never used to
One of
that
the
one.
growl.
Once.
No.
He did it once for me.
I was-
He had.
He normally only gets like that, like if he's super hungry. And at that point, he was super
Let's forget
hungry.
about
Oh,
and
you just
I,
couldn't do anything in the car.
yeah, I couldn't do anything
Yeah.
in the car
So,
because I was
as
in
a bonus
horrible
action-
traffic.
Oh.
And then I could smell that
I
he
would
needed
like
change,
to-
and I'm like, oh god.
Shout at him
Poor baby.
to intimidate.
Poor baby and poor mommy.
Okay! So, what did you want to shout at to intimidate for your bonus
It
action?
was great.
I would like to shout at him.
I don't know why it's such
In
a funny
my
situation.
most
Like from be like
guttural-
behind in the back seat, you just smell it. You can't do
Common.
I'm like,
You
It sounds
smell
like
like poop.
Greek is during our conversation.
They
Yeah.
just sync up. You just the window, like you're just like.
I'm not very charismatic either, so this is not going to go well. Let's see.
So, are we trying to kill the big dude or not?
Intimidation's a
Yeah.
-1.
He's still.
I'm not sure. He's still our friend right now. He's the one that we talked to. Is that the way
I'm not even gonna roll.
Yeah, he's like when we first walked in, he was like,
He just goes-
cool. And then also his
Right,
people
but on the
shut
top
up.
it had the hat that looked like
Okay.
it's from the Blood Pack.
So, the giant
Okay.
takes his morning star, spins around, and swings at the giant vulture.
Oh, so he's open this time.
Oh, he hits. He's going to go ahead and hit him again if he can.
Does he kill the giant vulture?
I don't even have to roll. His bonus is enough.
Critical.
And the vulture he slams the vulture so hard it goes right through the clouds.
Oh, I took
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They were supposed to. I was supposed to cheer with them, and I
Cheers.
took it. And they were like, "Would you not wait for us?"
Over.
Hey.
So this
By
time,
the way, I
For
might
rage.
like this more than that
They were
now.
way off. Because
I don't know
rage
how,
is
but
resistance
it worked
to
You
tonight.
had some. Did you
all
try
right.
bludgeoning.
He's going. Andre, you're up. Andre, you're up.
Slashing.
Okay. So, where's the mouse? So Andre is gonna race at the invisible stalker that he sees pinning Eloise down.
Well, he's not pinning me down, Sugar. If anything, my hands are firmly in his face, so I have him pinned down.
Touche. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna use my action surge,
Okay.
I don't know how you can be.
and
You didn't underestimate something.
great
called
weapon
Mystic.
fighting,
I know.
and wail him twice with my battle axe.
Okay.
Great weapon fighting means I get to reroll if I roll a 1 or a 2 on the damage die.
You're not gonna whack me, are you?
I just hope I don't
Hopefully
roll
not.
I roll high.
Unless you ask.
Alright,
I
so
kind of feel like I'm right in between.
Between what? Whoa.
Normal.
There's plenty to share.
Kind
I
of like
rolled
that part of the book.
a 10 and a 24.
The 10 hits.
So they both
24
hit.
hits.
They both hit.
No, the 24 hits. Not the
Oh,
10.
so the
Okay,
10.
so I got 1
I
hit.
literally might come
Wow,
up with like,
that is
Hey.
what are
what
you talking about?
I get to roll 1d12, which
That's what I'm
is
sorry about.
which one's a d12?
The one
When I
that
had
has 12 on it.
This one's a d12. Go.
Nice.
Sweet.
12.
A 12. Oh, it's
Including my rage and my bonus, 17 damage.
Okay.
It's respectable. I know he's a monster, but hey. I get to check a bunch of crap off.
Thanks, Jacob. You're going to make tonight awesome.
Yeah.
Wife's trying to do the Twitter party.
That's right.
Love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. So you hit him as hard as you can, and you feel all that. So wait, you rolled a 12? You have 12 plus something.
12 plus 3 plus 2 for rage, so
That's more than 12. You told me 12. So plus
17.
I think it's gonna be too low for him.
5. You hit him incredibly hard, and it does damage, but not as much as you think it would.
He's resistant to you.
He just needs
I think he's resistant to your charms too.
Ronan, you're up.
Alright. Where's the mouse at? Can you pass me, Will?
one mouse for you.
It's gonna hide outside for a while, but
gotta come join the party.
Yeah.
I'll come with you after a minute.
yeah, I might be behind you. It's kinda like. Alright, I'm gonna use most of my speed to come to the door because that's what I want to get. And I'm going to attack the same way I tried to attack before with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, this is D12. 14.
That hits.
Oh. Nice. Alright, let's see. 14 damage.
From your Eldritch Blast?
Well, it's now that I'm a level 4, it's a 1d10 plus 4, and I rolled
So how do you want to do this?
d10. That's what Hillary said.
Oh!
However you like.
See me later tonight after the victory.
Nice. Death kill. I'm gonna do a headshot, shoot him in the face. Whoa.
Okay. So, and you see, you guys see Ronan walk up, and he holds his hands out, and this purple, like, lightning bolt leaves his fingertips and strikes the hooded figure right in the head. And you can see for a momentary flash the skeleton underneath the skin, and there's a smell of cooking flesh, and it falls to the ground.
So now all we got is the
Wow.
invisible bastard.
I hope that's not a preview of Later Tonight.
So, with him passing,
Avoid the
The-
building war, you know what'll happen.
at the same moment, because he was the one that was controlling him,
Don't
the
make me
invisible
laugh
guy
longer.
disappears.
I know, right?
Ooh.
So he falls into the clouds and
That's
mixed in with the
invisible. That
mist.
disappears.
And
those
Zaphiros
shots.
looks at all of you and says, "This is not supposed to happen. Something's not right."
Thanks for nothing.
Thought you were helping us.
From
Yeah.
from all around you, yet nowhere in your heads, you hear the roar of a dragon.
Sound like that.
You can't pinpoint the direction, and Zaphiros is just talking to you. He doesn't seem to be reacting to this. The roar is getting louder and louder. Sounds kind of like my kid screaming his ass off. But it's getting louder and louder. And Zaphiros is like, everybody said that this wasn't going to happen. Everybody said that everything was going to be fine. We thought we could keep you here. We thought that things were going to be okay. In a flash.
Oh,
Go ahead and scroll up.
Is this still on the, are we still on the cloud thing?
Oh no.
Oh
No,
we're-
now we're in
we're
the
in
depths of
the-
hell.
You find
It's like level
yourself no
7.
longer floating
Yeah.
amongst the sky, but you're definitely
We're
in
down
some
now.
weird interplanar dimension. You
Dante's.
feel the oppression of the heat, that something with time is just not working. You look up and you can't tell if it's up or down. You look down and you can't tell if it's down or up. Behind you, you see a set of stairs with a blue field directly in front of them. That blue line's supposed to be in front of them. With a blue field directly in front of them that radiates heat. You're standing on a very, very, very large stone platform that is about 15 feet above the area below you. From off to the side, you can see that the crag that is just floating in nothingness, just ends and jagged points of crimson red, rubies mixed with lava, mixed with gemstones, mixed with blood. It's just this massive amount of red everywhere. There's a brick pattern work to the lower floor that you can see from your height. There's a few stones that sit in front of you, and further in front of you, there's an altar with 2 red burning candles, very much alight and very much burning. And the roar from the dragon that you hear in your heads just completely consumes you and starts to turn into a cackling laughter. It says, "By the lords of Tiamat, we have found you."
Are
Guys,
they
I'm
aggressive?
freaking
With
out.
that, we will take a short break.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. I have so many questions.
I know.
So this is the we're screwed moment.
We don't know if they're aggressive.
Huh?
Instinct.
And we are back.
I'm having a strong
Natural
astigmatism
20.
though, so without these, I can actually see close up. Like you looking through a magnifying glass.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Even with 3 you said
Huh?
you can't.
So, we weren't last.
Again, it
Since I
says,
was a kid.
and again, it's in your head and it's all around you. By the power of Tiamat, we have found you.
I would like to perceive their race.
It's a dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon. I thought there were followers.
Animals.
And
Race
there's-
animal.
I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Dex.
Mine?
Yep.
You
What do I have
son
to
of a
look at?
gun.
You roll your die and you look for your.
Oh shit.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel like it's been dexterity plus 2. It's the 20.
Well, I'm screwed.
Dex.
I get
Really?
advantage on all dexterity throws against followers of Tiamat.
I don't know if I like this. That was my wit plus 2.
Alright, I'm just pulling up my hit
Oh no,
points
that
now.
one.
Oh no, I rolled it.
Natural 1.
10.
So plus
What made
2.
you fail the dex save?
Yeah,
15.
15? What is it?
13.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
20.
Okay. So
Is that a 2?
there's
I
this
rolled a natural.
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. On the third whoosh, Andre, you fall prone. So I'll go ahead and mark
Did you say you
prone.
rolled a natural 1? Then you don't add your modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. you
Nah. Well,
As
yeah.
the dust and the rocks just swirl and swirl and swirl, and before you,
Oh.
a
Ooh.
large silver dragon
Looks pretty large.
Anybody
comes
speak
to
dragon?
rest.
Does anyone speak dragon?
Yeah.
Anyone speak Draconic?
You're speaking in common.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd like to do
Yeah.
a perception check to see if there's any way to run away.
And it just sits there, and it's got this evil smile as it looks at you, and it says Harlequin's Requital.
That's Requital.
Interesting. They thought that they could take you away.
Who's they?
The giants.
They weren't taking us anywhere.
Well, we'll make sure that you don't go anywhere. And with that, she rears back her head. Let me go ahead and move all this stuff. I don't need this.
I was expecting with that
We brought some
roll
rolls for
initiative.
our initiative. That's why I was like,
You can keep that roll
roll
on,
initiative.
because you can all roll initiative.
All right, sweet.
Oh, after you just got a really good one? Could you do
We're
it?
fighting a dragon.
For once, I hope I
Unless-
roll really low.
Doesn't a dragon like one
You mean
kill
like a
anything?
He's not a real dragon. He's
She
just
draws
add
back
fake
Okay.
dragon.
If she has any firepower, then we're all.
and lets out a scream.
Oh, good. I got a
And I need everybody to roll initiative, and then I need everybody to do a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
So 2 separate throws.
Yes. Let's go through initiative first.
Take the initiative.
Okay.
I'm not going to be good.
All right.
Ooh, that's. Oh no. Oh.
So we're no longer in battle with all the other stuff with the invisible.
No, you will find that all of your health has been restored, though.
How's that work?
Well, that.
Quick precognition.
Cool.
If all our health has been restored, does that mean all our spell slots have
No.
been restored?
It was not.
Good
It was going to be a
question.
long
You
sleep.
sure about that?
Because that was my next question.
All right, so 25, 20,
Wait,
23.
23. All right. All right, 15 to 20.
19.
19.
16.
This better not go the
Hey.
same way the last one went, by the way.
Did you?
Gentleman first. Gentleman
Oh,
first.
I just hope I'm not.
No, ladies
Don't.
first, please. Battle of the Dragon.
You said 16?
Yeah.
We.
Are you going to use a lady as a shield?
Who said chivalry's dead?
Where are we at? We're at 10 to 15.
I did.
Okay. 5 to 10.
Is that how
7.
you win
5. Where are you?
I'm
you
19.
already
I'm
It's
second.
drunken
You're gonna
dragon
have to
fighting
Drunken.
night. Woot woot. Charge! Ignore the breath.
All right. Now I need everybody to do that wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
As it casts frightful
Press my
presence.
modifier. Dose.
Wait,
not
do I
awful.
go back?
Everybody.
We all have to do it. D10.
Oh, right there. Okay. You had lower than I did? I didn't realize that.
I'm not gonna pass it up probably.
I roll another 19.
All right, what'd you get?
19.
Okay, pass.
10.
I rolled another
Fail.
19, but 21.
Pass.
16.
Pass.
Seriously, I swear I rolled another 19. That's so
Pass.
weird.
16 plus 3.
Wow,
All right,
19.
so not only are you prone,
Fine.
you also now, you have, for 1 minute, you can repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turn. You have
16.
to beat,
Sorry,
you have to
16.
beat a 12.
Oh.
Yes.
Match or go above a 12. You are now, you now fear the dragon. Are you immune to frightful presence right now? I don't think you are.
I'm not immune to crap.
Oh, perfect.
Well, you said frightful presence, not crap.
Yeah, so basically you
That
can't
you
take,
probably are.
you can't take any actions, you can't move any closer. If you take any movement actions, it must be to move away as far as you can from the dragon at every turn.
Pet the dragon.
And then you can
Nice little
re-roll
dragon.
your save. If you get a 12 or above, you are no longer feared, but it will last 10
I keep
rounds.
thinking of Dory. You are squishy. You are a little friend.
All right. So with that,
Oh, finding door.
let us dive
Yeah,
in
fine, Dory.
Oh.
I didn't mean
as you fight Elsaurus.
So is each square still 10?
Elsaurus.
Huh?
Is each square still 10 feet?
5.
5. Okay. Good to know.
It's pretty
So,
close.
Chump, you're up.
I would like to hunter's mark him.
Okay.
It gives me additional damage.
Okay.
Do we have any
Wow.
insight as to
Since
what
I'm
this
next, I better go with
dragon's
the plan of
HP is?
attack.
More
A
than
lot.
we'll be able to handle.
Beyond that, I just want like general
probably won't
numbers. Like,
count tonight.
it's just like out of like
It's gonna be a
out of
two-part.
50, out of 500, 5,000.
You could always give me a
It's gonna
perception
be a
check on your
two-part
turn and
story.
see if you can guess the age of the dragon.
It's a 25 hit.
So
25 to hit, you hit.
1d10 plus 4 damage.
2d6.
4.
Ooh. Poop. That is a 7.
So you see the arrow fly,
there.
and it embeds itself loosely in the armor and then falls out. It does take damage, but the arrow's not still in it. Are you going to move at all?
I would like to move behind Heloise.
Don't choke.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab you with a fork.
So you're going to teeter on that edge?
That's probably a bad idea.
So what does that circle represent? Is that the
That's the
area?
platform that's
14.
15 feet up.
If you're behind that circle,
I guess I'm
use this
behind
as
Yeltar, so I'll stay there.
Right there.
I'm just trying to shield myself behind somebody.
Run it.
What's past the
All right.
platform?
Near my bodyguard.
That's a 15-foot drop off to another platform that goes out and then falls off into nothingness.
Alright. So don't go that way, Andre.
Don't fall over.
He's gonna have to.
Go the other way. Alright, I'm gonna use my spell of blindness and deafness on this dragon.
Okay.
Now, with that, choose one creature you can see within range to make Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blind or deafened for the duration. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, you rolled
Fine.
14?
Good try.
Thank you. I was really excited about that.
All right, make sure you mark off that spell slot. Eloise.
Each of the squares, is it 5 or
5.
10? Okay. Whoever has the mouse, can you move me? Can someone give me the mouse? Thank you, kindly. That's not what I wanted.
You really just made us fall off.
Alright, I'm gonna move to right here. Please tell me this is the right move. Please tell me this is the right move. Okay.
Yeah, charge the dragon. That's good.
Yes, I'm gonna charge the dragon
Why am I not trying
because I'm gonna yell
What are you
deck
I'm trying that in here.
and use one of my
Or
cards.
is that just
That's the right table.
My deck of illusions. Please be something good like a cloud of gas
What
or
am I
something.
Pass it
Hitting
to
at
my
my ankle.
Oh. I'm not that tall.
So since I'm yelling deck, I'm crouching and hiding behind my shield, whatever this ends up being. And I'm throwing the card. Let me rephrase. I'm throwing the
So it
card
was frostbite?
so that.
Yeah.
How far is my throwing?
30 feet.
Okay, so each of these are 5,
frostbite.
10, 15, 20, 20.
Is it not?
So I'm throwing the card so that it is like the card is right here. So I'm hoping if I throw the card right here, it will hit
You're right.
just the
Okay,
dragon.
just checking.
Is that correct?
I mean, I have the. If you want to read about it, but
Where are you throwing? I'm sorry.
If I throw right here, does it just hit the
Push it,
dragon?
hold. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna throw it right here.
Okay.
Please just hit the dragon.
And your card gives you a dragon. No, just kidding.
Maybe a potential mate of a dragon, so the dragons go off and have a good
A
time.
poisonous cloud appears.
Ooh,
It's not going to do a lot of
Okay.
damage, but
No.
for hits, it does well
And-
for forcing disadvantage.
I must make
That's so
a
weird.
Constitution saving throw.
It's not in there.
Good
I
job.
know.
yes!
And I pass
Poisonous
without
cloud
issue.
goes well.
I got him.
Poisonous cloud that doesn't kill the party.
5d8 worth of damage. That's going to be static damage.
Well,
I passed, but I still need to know what the static damage is.
Damn. Why do you pass?
Well, you say you still get
Because he
damage
always
though, right?
passes.
Yep.
What do you mean by static
5d8.
damage?
Damn.
It's going to have a damage counter on the cloud, so she doesn't have to re-roll each time. I was going to write it down.
Ah, got it.
So 5d8.
so
5d8. So I roll a 1d8 5 health.
Mhm.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, Yeltar, she may go.
I
He knows
Are you
it's
with-
gonna kill us.
to
Eloise, are you wisdom
defend
based?
himself.
Yes.
Okay. And what does that
Dragon has to make an intelligence saving throw.
do? The dragon does?
18.
Okay.
Plus 3. Like he's done.
They're smart.
18.
Natural 20.
Of
Well,
course.
that-
Super smart.
26.
Yeah.
Isn't fun.
26.
Does this thing actually have a long one? Just us.
Okay. 32.
32? Alright, noted.
What a dice cam.
32 does not
Yeah.
give you a dragon. That's a lot.
We sure that has all the
Always
numbers
ask to see
on
my
it?
dice before I move it.
Nothing happens. Is that like a rock there?
You should probably.
Right.
Bottom right of
Yep.
the
I'm
dragon?
gonna
There's a
do
couple
that in my
large
next
boulders.
turn.
I want to kind of go hide behind.
I wanted
Okay.
to get as close to the dragon as
There.
possible. So I
Go
wouldn't hurt
one
any of
more
y'all
if
just
I
in
can.
case I got the
There.
card.
Sure.
Cool. Alright.
See,
That was
I
an
learned.
expensive fizzle.
Is that a spell slot?
Alright.
Uh,
So the dragon is going to
equivalent of like a second
take
level
one
spell.
step forward.
Either second
Yee.
or third somewhere.
Look close to you.
It costs 3
You're in
points to do
trouble.
nothing.
If the dragon likes you and not in a good way.
I'm not your type. I promise.
Maybe.
He thinks otherwise.
I'm not swiping right on Tinder.
You see something here.
This can't be good. Dragon breathes fire, and Eloise and Chum die.
Actually,
Wait, how far can
She's- she's
gonna
gonna-
get her? Why are you in my way,
she's
Hellies?
going to be there. She can go here.
No, cone.
Alright. And she's going to rear back. And she's going to go. And this white, icy, cold cone of breath comes out. I need
Y'all dead.
Eloise, Warcraft,
Really?
Ronan, Andre at disadvantage because you're prone and you're also feared. To make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it still is 20,
Is
right?
the Constitution saving throw any different if I have a shield up?
Is where?
Damn.
I think at
Let's
some
see,
point you
it's a 20,
get
right? Yes.
you can get a feat that will do that.
I need some higher numbers. I'm a little worried about this one. Please tell me that it doesn't go far.
Let me know if you roll less than a 20.
Everybody.
What?
Roll less than
A
20.
2?
Less than a 20.
58 damage.
We're not gonna beat him. Like
I have
58 damage.
22.
You roll 22, you take half of that.
Wait. What?
Wait, in total or dispersed
58
amongst the
When the
damage
group?
dragon
total.
shows up this
Each.
early in the game,
Each.
you're not meant to beat it.
Even
Wait.
even with the
Wait,
shield up,
let me do some
How does this
long
work?
subtraction.
I have to
I
try.
just
Who's
died.
down?
Wait.
I'm down.
You
I'm
said
down.
52 apiece?
58.
58.
I'm down
Good
but not
try.
dead. What kind of
Okay,
damage?
so wait, 58, so that's
Hold on.
It is cold damage.
So what
Alright,
number
I'm
do
down.
I go to?
You're
Oh,
down.
wait.
Lame.
Is it
further
28?
prone.
Okay, so that's 28 damage if it's half.
Can you get negative hit points?
Yes.
We're
Well,
all
you
gonna
don't
get
take-
negative because of that.
As long as you don't take as many hit points negative as your maximum HP, you are not completely dead.
So like if I was at a 30 and went out at negative 28,
You're fine.
I'm still okay. Just
Yeah.
not real good.
So nobody's completely dead. You guys are just down, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're
How did I get
if you
attacked
get
on
hit,
this?
it's a automatic fail, right?
If you get
So if you
hit,
get
it's
hit
automatic
3 times,
fail.
you're dead.
Wait,
So basically-
Are you down or are you good?
With 28 damage at half.
No, 28 is the half.
No.
28 is the half. Okay, so I'm at 3 hit points, so I'm
We're still
technically
up.
I'm still up.
Okay.
That's great.
Run.
How was I
Just
not?
go ahead and roll
because
for
I'm
the recharge
behind
on that.
somebody, right?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I went through
I'm not
them.
even gonna touch it. This is my recharge on the roll.
Recharge. You gain hit points back?
Probably 20.
It recharges on a 5 or a 6.
We're not going to kill this dragon.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna
meant
go
to.
hide behind that thing next.
Okay, so that is her turn. Morgrath.
You
I don't
don't
think I
come
can
across
do
a
anything,
dragon
can
at
I?
level 4 and
You
expect
get
to
to do a
win.
death saving throw.
What does that mean?
I
You
do
roll
have a
sharp
healing,
is
so let me
20.
help everyone.
And if you get above a 10, it's a success. If you get a 20, it's a double success. If it's below a 10, it's a failure. If it's a 1, it's a double failure.
And if you get
So
3
let me get
failures, you die.
You need 3 successes to get up. 3
Okay.
failures, you're dead.
Okay, so every time I get just roll a 20.
Roll a d4.
Until
roll
somebody
your dice.
stabilizes you. You're good. 14.
14, so you have 1 success.
What does that mean?
It was like
Just
a 10
one.
Andre.
Yep. So it's 1
Oh,
success.
okay,
You-
death saves. Okay.
So,
So I
saving
can't
throw.
get 3 failures before
death
it's 3
saving
successes.
throw.
Roll a
What do
d20.
I-
Okay.
D20, and what do I hit it against?
Nothing. You gotta get
Try
a
to
10 or
roll above
above.
a 10.
You're trying not to die.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, you have a success. So whereas death saves, mark 1 success.
Alright, and then what?
That's it.
That's it.
Points.
Chump.
We don't have anything to do.
You try
At least I'm not a stone right now.
Chump, you're up.
I would like to use a bonus
The simple
action
pleasures in life.
I know. At least I can still move. Breathe.
to hide.
Courtney, celebrate that. What a drink.
Well, he's not looking at me.
I don't get
There's
it.
nothing for you to hide behind.
I can hide beyond his
Is
perception.
there a rock? Does the rock not help? You can't
No.
I would
You
like.
could try to get over to the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there a rock on the left side and the right side?
20, 25, 30. You can't make it to that far left one.
At least
You can
that's
make it up
farther
right next
away.
to Yeltaris and try to hide.
Yes, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Wait, what's your reach before I enter it?
Way too far, because
It's
that's where I
probably 10
am.
feet. No, I'd probably get in there.
This is just not fair.
So I'm gonna
Very
stay
first turn, I
exactly
get
where
knocked
I'm
down,
at.
feared, and then killed. Before I can even do anything.
When do
You don't
dragons
want to go
play
away from
fair?
us so you can hit all the
Yeah,
rats?
let's
Well,
stay. We're in his arena right now.
a drop
This
down
is,
around that yellow.
Where's
square.
that?
The name of the
pile
game
guy?
is
Yeah,
That
right.
was so useless.
I mean, it's just like when
What are those
Green Bay
things on the
Packers play
outside
the
there?
Bears. I
Just
mean,
fill
the
it
Packers are
all.
always going to win.
Please! I'm telling you, this year's gonna be different.
He should have
How is
at
it
least,
going to be
green
different? Explain to me how it's going to be
That's
different.
cloud.
Trubisky,
He should have
Brett
at least
Howard,
let
a
me-
new head coach. It's gonna be different. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's going to be even worse than what you expect.
Not to mention, whatever
How
draft
far
you
do
pick up, that hopefully
You know
is
what?
a dumpster fire.
just
I know
Packers
we're
at
not
least
going to win
get
this
their
battle.
star
I'm
quarterback
just going to
back.
shoot again.
Go for it.
Is Aaron Rodgers okay? Is he 100%?
He's 100%.
He might not even make it to the game before we play them.
Did you actually roll?
That is what you dream and wish
It's a
of.
12.
I've like twice,
Well,
like the past
Rogers
couple
has said
years.
multiple times that he wants to play
But
till
he's
he's
so
past
big.
40 years
Flies,
old, like
flies off to
Brady,
the
Yeah.
side.
with the
Alright.
Packers for
Best
life.
part.
Hopefully give him offensive
Yeah.
line defense to do.
All right, so I'm
Okay, I
going
may be
to now
thinking that
move.
too.
Can you
but
move me
I'm
over
not
behind
officially
Yeltaris?
I'll do that.
Mousy.
Chum, chum, chum. What do you want to be, Chum?
Behind Yeltaris on his
Chum.
right.
Alright,
That name.
so Yeltaris.
Wrong
Where's your
way.
Yeltaris?
Right.
Behind the rock on the right.
Okay, thank you.
Up. There you go.
That one.
One more
Green
up.
dude.
Right. Up one. Perfect.
That would be
Thank you.
diagonal, not right.
Up and right.
Okay.
Diagonal could be any direction also.
Oh, you're right.
Women also cannot take directions.
All right then.
I have a chance.
I moved
better.
behind Yeltaris and the rock,
Yeah.
and I will use my bonus action to hide now.
Okay.
So, with the saving throw, is there any chance I can use any of my healing abilities, or am I just done?
You're trying not to die. That's the only thing you can do on your turn.
This is
Yeah,
why
so
you have a
it's a
cleric
13.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Which
do
is
something to
probably
help us.
his passive perception.
Just
Probably-
letting you know.
21.
If you have an ability
I hope
called
it's
heal the hell out of
That's it.
everybody, this is a good time to do it.
Hey, the dragon moved
17.
out of my cloud.
Mark down success. Eloise.
Wait, the dragon moved away from my cloud?
Yes.
Jerk! Fine.
It just adds fun.
Be like that. Okay. Who among the party is dead?
Everybody almost.
I need to know this for a special.
The two
spell.
on the right, basically.
I mean, I'm just gonna try and.
I think
Okay, so
all-
these
these
two
two.
are definitely dead.
No, they're not.
These
These
guys.
three are. Yes.
I thought the
Okay.
giant cloud thing was supposed to be
That's
safe.
what I'm
Michael,
trying
the,
to get to, but the poison's cloud is right there.
The squares, are they 10 feet or 5?
5.
5.
I don't think you can get to it. unless
Okay,
you
so if I
go-
stay. Okay, if I go. If I do a safe retreat
Yeah.
There you go.
to like here.
So you have to find out how high that
With my shield up, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, good. I'm gonna
Don't
use.
fall off the side, please.
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
gonna have my shield up as little good as it's gonna do.
It's a great conductor of heat.
I'm going to use Prayer of Healing,
Ooh.
which has a range of 30 feet, so everyone within the party, minus the dragon,
Okay.
it's
Doesn't
going to
get it.
regain 2d8 plus 3 hit points plus my spell modifier of plus 3.
Rolls the dice, that's you.
Explain that in layman terms.
So I'm going to roll my d8 twice.
Okay.
Then I'm going to add 3, and then I'm going to add 3 to that, and you will regain those hit
Wait, why are you
points.
down?
You better get more than 28.
Roll
That's all I
it.
gotta say. Because I go to 0.
Look, it's the only thing I got.
I know. Gotta be grateful for what I get.
I'm healing that. I'm.
Yeah, but when we got here, he said everyone needed full health.
Oh, then yeah, I'm not full health
You didn't recover any.
14.
then. Oh, okay.
Doesn't sound like 6 number.
Anyway.
Alright, everyone except the dragon gets 20 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, good. I'm
You guys are
only.
not standing.
Including myself.
But you're not
Oh, wait,
dead.
including
You're
myself.
not standing, but you are now stable. You are now prone. And you
Okay.
have 20 hit points.
Now, death saves
So I
definitely-
actually,
restart.
so I'm
It's
at
right.
negative
Resets?
8.
On
If
a
they go
long
down.
rest.
Oh, really? Ah.
I'll let everybody do that, and I need to respond to this really quick.
I heard a couple different ideas behind.
So, lying prone, how far can I run
You
if I
have to
just...
stand up, and that absorbs half of your movement.
game and a little more realistic because over the life of your character you only get 3.
Oh,
Explain the difference. This.
Mike Merles is one of the creative directors. He proposed one
Alright,
where
good move.
you only get a number
Yeltaris.
of equal to your constitution.
You gonna mind bang me?
What it is. I gotta know which department.
I
That's
am
true too,
going
yeah, that
to
is
try
different.
to use blind spot.
Okay.
They're talking about that today.
The
Like, they're
dragon
kind
has
of
to
close,
make
so
a
it's like
wisdom saving
you don't
throw.
see the department,
Yeah.
which is really
Yeah.
Is it what kind of?
kind of because I'm not sure what's required in other departments.
Oh, I fail.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got, like 1,200 hit points?
Probably around there.
I am
We're not gonna
invisible
win
to it
this.
until the end of my next turn.
Right.
You have that in return. I'm
Can
gonna talk
you
about this tomorrow.
also get me invisible?
I can give you the description.
Yeah.
But I'll help you.
So that took an
It's
action
always tough.
to do that.
Your honor.
Am I still able to like look around?
Where?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I run up
Oh, yeah,
near
yeah,
that
yeah.
altar and just see what's up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm avoiding the poison cloud.
You guys want to pass the mouse over?
It's kind of
Take
weird.
one down, pass it around.
I'll invite you.
One mouse.
not mice.
Like how
Mises?
small is it?
Yeah.
Can I
Mises.
5, 10, 15, 20, if I go about 20.
Jonathan, do you watch
Can I
Rick and
see
Morty,
up there?
the cartoon show?
They're like stairs.
Not often. I mean, I think it's funny about it. I don't watch
Okay,
it.
do you know,
you can see
like,
that
the
there are
species,
some
the
stairs that
Mises?
walk up to the altar. There's
Hi,
a
Mr.
large
Mises.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was
Said
thinking
it,
too.
yeah.
remains on it. There's no tongue.
That's
I watched enough to
Two
know
red
what that
candles
is.
that burn outside. There's blood everywhere.
So,
Are the
my
candles
husband,
lit?
his
Yes.
screensaver on his phone is Rick and Morty, like, running through a
Can I
vortex.
reach it from down
And
here?
a
or do I
bunch of
have to walk
Mises
up
trying to
there?
chase
Then
him.
you have to
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
You can get on the outside
You can
of
come
the
through
stairs.
without touching the poison's glove.
Yeah, I still have the movement.
Hashtag dork.
25, 30.
Just know what Rick and Morty is. Just kind of put you.
Throw them at the dragon.
No judgment.
Just as I run up,
We're
can I
safe
take
here.
one of the candles?
You're safe here.
Yeah. You made that.
Space.
Or athletics.
I have a bag of holding if anyone happens to have true polymorph. Shove them in and stab them back.
Oh
True
no!
polymorph.
It's a natural 1 plus a 0.
Turn him into a
That is
mouse
my
or something.
athletics.
Shove him in the bag.
All I can envision is Charlie Brown in the
Taurus did this really amazing
You
thing.
die, move.
And then he decided to try to move around the rock, and he climbed up the altar, and he tried to like soccer kick one of the candles as he ran off the altar. And instead, he completely missed the candle. I'm going to say that there was an eyeball. There was an eyeball that was left of the human remains, and you stepped on it, and your foot went out from underneath you, right?
Okay.
And so your leg went wide and high, your body went low and crooked,
I was gonna say,
and
it's
you
like
landed
thrust
right
missed
on your
mark.
groin on the corner, and then rolled off to the side. So you take 2 points of damage, and you are prone and breathless. and
rethinking every choice you made.
No, that's good though. I was pulling for you on that. I was.
What?
All right, so
Never right.
I was going to say the polling minus 2 damage.
let's see. 5, 10, 15,
So many
20
jokes
to
in
go.
between the lines, you
We'll
know.
go 20. Why not? Let's make this interesting.
I haven't had my turn yet. I have not been able
See,
to
this
do
will lead a
anything.
meeting
Are
thing.
you
They're
alive?
talking about it's unclear
Yes.
what the program you're talking
I'm still
about.
prone and have not been able to do
Ooh.
anything.
You're gonna die right here.
Richard H.
Good lord, dragon.
I have a question to the apartment you're talking about because
Yeah.
it's unclear. what people
So-
are, because
So,
it's hard to tell when they're from.
She looks down at the group of the three of you,
What you do is being
and she says, "When I put you down, you stay down." And she brings her tail
That's what
down
Heloise said.
right on top of all three.
Sorry.
Is there in danger
Nothing.
of getting killed?
Uh-huh.
So
How about
against
the
your AC,
activity?
and you're all prone. So
Advantage.
This is
advantage.
probably-
I don't think I'm gonna roll
something
higher than
that's
that
side
one.
of it, which is a
All right, so
different.
that's a 19 against you.
15.
That's a 17 against Ronan.
17
Against
hit
your
points
AC.
I get back.
And
No.
and a 18 against you.
Your
Against your
AC.
AC. Since that hits all three of you, you take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
I just got back from
Am I
the
still
board.
ranged?
So
Oh,
that's the same
No,
as regular
no, it
hit points.
resets.
You raged in the other plane.
oh. You
That's
said,
same
you
as-
said 17.
17.
Yeah, it's 17 damage.
Okay. I just want to make sure it was the same because he was calling it the same.
He tells you what type of damage it's going to be in case you have a natural resistance to that type of damage. You take
Yeah.
half
I know.
damage. So.
I have resistance to being charmed.
Mark, right, you're up.
That's useful.
I
Right
have resistance to all
I'm
things
just going to
dragons.
save myself because I'm at a negative 25 right now.
How are you at a negative 25? She gave you.
She gave you like 20 back.
I was at negative 8.
There's no such
28.
thing. Once you go
No,
below,
once you go, you're just zero.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so
you're
once
at
you're at
3.
0, so you're
You should usually be
you're
plus
at
20 at
20
the
now.
minimum.
No, she's at plus 3 total.
Right.
Because I already
Five to
just said
17.
that.
Oh.
So you
you're
live.
close.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
just
so
do
you're
so you don't
conscious,
die, but you don't actually. Okay.
You should be at like
So now that
minus
you're 3, if you took 3 plus your maximum damage, then you'd be dead.
Okay.
Which
But
would
I'm
your,
still. Am I still
you
trying
have
to
30 hit
succeed?
So if you hit her for 33, she would die.
Don't worry, this is fine.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of what's going to
I can
happen
see
here.
what everybody's max HP is, so I know what I need to do.
No.
So am I still
Just
trying to
see-
live with dust saves? Or
No,
not?
you're at 3.
Yeah, you're
No, you have 3. You have
Okay.
to like hit points.
Okay.
I mean, any hit right now would probably
Um,
You can do
But-
stuff.
Mhm.
I can do stuff. I'm just worried about
Isn't that
stuff
kinda
hitting other
nice?
people.
I know, right?
Because I'm around.
Do what you're gonna do, because what's
It's
gonna happen is all based
He's
off
gonna
what
eat
he's
us.
doing. We will not beat this dragon.
So go for it.
Ah,
Unless he has
challenge.
deceptively low hit points.
Yeah, no, I feel a little.
Well, I've hit him for 7. He's
Fired.
taken 7 damage so far. Maybe. Who knows? He might be resistant to my damage. So he's actually only at 3 damage.
Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
We're just all gonna die, aren't we?
What about a firebolt
More crap.
towards him?
Oh.
Okay.
No, he's been down.
Okay, so
Alright, he wants us to
He
feel
has done that
defeated
last
and
time?
whatnot.
So
we are
which-
gonna
okay.
rise above the challenge.
I know.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
Dilly.
Yes.
The Bud Knight.
The bud thing.
okay, so I don't know how to tell what I do.
I'm gonna heal him.
Give yourself some liquid courage.
For your fire,
Drink
this
some
is
more.
a spell attack.
Dilly dilly.
It says cantrip.
Right, but it's a spell attack, right?
I don't know where to tell that.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Does it say make a spell attack?
make a ranged spell attack. Yes.
So for you, that would
You
be
roll a D.
a d20 plus 5.
Is that one more time?
Roll a d20 then add 5 to it.
Okay. Hopefully it's not like a 4.
Because, like, that's where you get the +5.
14, so 19.
That hits.
That should be a hit.
Wow.
That's the +5, and this
Oh.
is your roll for your damage.
I don't suppose it's too late to
A
use my
1d6.
parry, is
So
it?
is that this one?
Yes.
Yeah. You need to use it as a reaction.
So I need
an
to
attack.
do this to see how much damage?
But you're gonna get
As it's happening.
since you beat his armor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do I just call it a 7? 7?
Well, do you get
7? What
Anything
is it?
else?
It's a
I don't think
cantrip,
so.
probably not.
No.
So 7.
Not till the 5th level.
What kind of damage? 7 what?
Fire.
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 Which I'm.
More fire.
Oh, it's a
He's
fire!
cold, so
Well,
he's
fire.
I was
not
going with.
resistant
See,
to
this
fire.
came closer and I
If
knew
he's
what to
using
do.
cold.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Just need to be near me.
You were still prone. Do you want to stand up?
You'll get more fire damage.
Sure.
Okay.
More
So-
fire. More fire. Boop, boop,
Do you want to
boop.
move away?
Yes, I would. How far
Just
can
to
I
let you
move?
know, if you move, you will get an attack of
So
opportunity. and
it's
hit
like,
you.
I'm like, with the
So I
wanna
wanna stay near
Oh,
him?
you're gonna take a shot. She was like, I was like, yes.
Isn't that in a range?
His range is probably 10 feet, maybe 15.
So I can't hide behind that rock and stealth on my next turn?
I'm just saying.
Okay, the way he's been doing, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm gonna see if I can pet him at some point and say, nice little dragon.
Hey,
Are you thinking he's like a dragon from like Pete's Dragon?
I'm thinking the one from Disney.
No,
the imagine the. Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
What is the one with the imagination?
Imagination dragons?
No, that's
Alright.
Imagine
Is that a-
Dragons?
There's a Disney
Roger.
character, and I forget what it's called.
So Andre has
Figment.
3 hit
Yes.
That
points.
is.
Yep, and you are prone.
Figment of
Believe
imagination.
I'm
And
prone.
you are feared.
I mean, I understand that. I
So
don't
I
know.
can't even run towards the
Actually,
dragon.
no, that went away because you basically died, so you're no longer feared.
You're no longer a scourge.
If I run away
If
from
it's
the
not-
dragon, will he get an
Getting
attack of
knocked
opportunity?
unconscious gives
I'm
you
not here to
greater
tell you that.
It has a mellowing effect.
You can attack him. You no longer have that fearful presence on you.
Give him a hug.
Do you want to impress a lady?
I would like to roll for a hug.
Andre, where's the mouse? He's going to do something incredibly stupid.
I like where this is going.
He's going to attempt to jump on the dragon's back and then attack him.
So you're going to try to grapple.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a strength. You're going against a dragon's strength.
Yes.
But it's a weak dragon.
I'll tell you if I even need to roll based on what you have, because my modifier might be higher than what you roll.
Yes, it will be.
It will be. I rolled
Yeah.
7 and I got a 12.
My modifier is +9.
You're
I'll roll.
gonna have to get like a 1.
Ew.
Okay.
So you go to jump on the dragon and it literally slurps you off. Because it is about 10 feet tall, you fall 10 feet and take 5 damage.
Which kills me.
You're back to being unconscious.
God damn
We're
it.
gonna die.
And because you attacked the dragon, it is now going to use a legendary
Clap back. The clap back.
and it is going to make another tail attack at the 3 of you.
You
Did
said
it.
3.
You don't. It doesn't even have to roll against you.
Told
You
you to
automatically
hug
take
him.
another death. You automatically mark 1 death fail.
Clap back.
Fail?
Yep.
So we're not
Clap
like
back.
that's just retaliation.
Yeah.
Did you stand up?
Yes, but I
And you haven't gotten a chance to set up yet, right?
I
So
haven't.
you're still prone?
Yes.
All right. So this is 16
Yeah.
against you. 16, 17, 18.
You ready to
19,
roll
20,
new
21 against
character?
you.
21
that
hit
hits.
I might start to imagine what it's gonna be like.
That's a
Okay.
26 against.
Well, he
Can
tried
I
to
stop
impress
this,
the
Zero?
meeting.
So
It
you
went
guys
about as expected.
take-
What a loser.
I know.
17 points of damage.
Thank God I can't go under 0.
That would have been awesome if you got to ride the dragon.
And she says, like I said, stay down. Now, if that, because you guys have fallen twice, you guys who can see them, which is nobody. Interesting. We'll deal with that when we get to your turns.
Wait. No one can see the 3 people who are prone?
You've got a dragon between you and them. Chum is got a dragon between those two, and Yiltaris is on the other side of the altar, grabbing his crotch. So,
You know, like you do.
Blind with pain.
blind with pain.
Among other
Jump.
things.
You're up.
I would like to cast.
Zillow. And then she's right now. It's like.
Roll.
It's on the website right now.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on the dragon.
Okay.
What?
So it's talking to you.
On the dragon.
Oh.
I'm playing the game here. It would be
I thought
1d8
you were
plus
talking- Oh, that's right. Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Which is this guy.
That's even worse. Like,
I know.
Dude, that is so evil.
You get 6 points back.
Thanks.
And I say to him, I see that you are too strong a foe for us. And I have always admired Tiamat.
She turns and looks at you and says,
That's what I keep hearing.
It was just.
She turns
I
and
was
looks at you and
just- I
says,
keep hearing
No.
I'll
TMI.
save you for my dessert.
Like, I'm gonna call him TMI.
Yes.
Means I live a little
It
longer.
was worth a shot. You gonna move it all?
Oh no.
Yes, I'm gonna move. Is to move.
Move it up
As far away. Yeah, there we go.
Move it north. Well played, Susanna.
One to the left.
Baby Bobby.
Diagonal
I got 30 move
left.
out. Yeah,
Okay. All right, Ronan. So as you fall,
running away.
and you feel yourself starting to shift in unconsciousness, instead of going white, right?
Sorry.
Instead of the background going
He
white,
went white.
it goes blood red, followed by purple. And you feel, and you're no longer laying on the ground.
It's like you just drank purple drink.
The purple stuff.
You can hear,
Alright.
and only you can hear this at this point.
What?
Actually, we'll do Ronan, Moorcraft, and Andre. The 3 of you, all that, go through that experience. It goes blood red, then purple, and you feel something soft below you, something soft below your head. You feel something soft covering you, and you can hear people screaming. I think
I'm sorry.
I think they're trying around. Get help.
What?
Just
Okay,
getting birds again.
You have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know that.
No.
So something's
Wow.
talking around her head.
Yeah.
That's soft.
So many options
We
right
never
now. I don't know
get
what
on
to
that
do.
drive.
Your corporal forms
Clouded.
disappear off of that plane.
None of this ever happened.
What the?
Where'd it go?
WTF,
All right.
mate?
The first cat.
Eloise.
I'm freaking out, man. Freaking
What
out.
the heck?
I'm still Davos.
Do we get our saving throws
I
back?
didn't know what to do next. I was like,
It's okay.
Alright,
Davos has a weird dream where he's a kobold.
oh.
Alright,
Is that again?
Eloise gonna
That's right,
move
you are
5,
dead.
Yeah.
10,
Oh my
15,
gosh.
20, 25, 30, so behind this rock.
As you move away, she is going to claw at you for her reaction.
Yep.
Going to what?
Claw at you
you.
for her reaction.
Opportunity.
She gets an attack.
Plus 13 to hit, so this ought to be interesting.
Oh, good.
What's 16 plus the 29?
Yes.
Probably okay.
You take 15 damage.
Oh, good. Well, I'm still alive.
Are you taking the
Are you?
averages on the hits? Or damage?
I had plus 20 on myself.
Okay, so you're okay. All right.
But with that in mind, I moved. So where is the dragon now?
Still there.
Okay.
Kill and loot it. Do it.
Alright. I'm gonna yell deck again and hope for the best.
Who are you saying it to? No one else are there.
She has no idea that nobody else.
Oh,
is
you're
there.
right.
Yeah,
You're
so I'm
right.
gonna.
Hopefully
Okay,
this is...
so throwing is still 30 feet.
Yeah.
Gambit.
So I'm gonna throw to. I'm going to throw to.
That's the kill dragon card.
I'm going to throw to right here.
The dragon, we're not supposed to.
Well,
Another poisonous cloud.
Yes.
All right, so I do a.
And while I'm throwing this cloud, I would like to yell, "Isn't it amazing that I can feel so bad and still look so good?"
Give me 5d8.
Wait, what?
5d8 the damage. This is a different cloud, so I have to have a different
Okay,
stat.
nice.
And I'll take the half damage because I rolled a natural 20.
Of course you did.
All right, Yeltaris.
I'm gonna use blind spot again.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
We're all screwed.
Pretty much.
12.
Alright, I'm still invisible to it until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up.
That was just not even fair.
And
The only thing he got to
run
do
away
was
as
try
far
to
as I
jump on the
can.
dragon, and then he died again.
With half movement isn't that
Okay,
far.
I'm 0.
So I'll just go straight
I
north.
think I might make it the home point number.
This would be more advantageous for you to move a little bit.
Sure, I can't.
What?
yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, move the map down so you can see. I just moved you more like this. You'll see. It'll make sense.
North.
Instead of going straight north, I'm moving you off to the side. That way you're putting stuff between you and it.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm invisible to it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, my damage was 28 out of 40, so 14 for you.
Okay, cool. Not a problem.
I'm sure.
Not a problem. He got a tickle behind his ear. He's like, I think something was.
He's now down to 1,200 hit points.
Yeah.
To be transparent, I'm down to 205.
Easy.
All
Should've
right.
healed it.
Sorry guys, it's my
If
fault.
you
I
were to
feel
heal me,
a
I would have been sub 200. I get super weak now. Now it's the dragon's turn.
Uh
So she's going to
So
say,
they were in the other Astro.
for pretty, I'm coming after you anyway.
For what?
For pretty, I'm coming after you anyway.
Well, at least
I
you
was like,
know.
I think.
I think you're playing hard. You're playing hard.
Well, I'm ugly, so
She is going to.
We don't know where we are.
I'm glad we're where we are.
I know.
She's going to use all 3 attacks.
I
Yes,
think
I'd probably-
Wait, 3 attacks on me?
Yep.
oh, you're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
First one's a bite. That's 19.
19 damage?
19 to hit. Which hits.
No, armor
Yes.
That does 19 damage.
What are you at, 19?
I'm at 20, so I'm at 1 now.
Not for long. The second one's a claw. That's 25. So that's 15 damage. And because you're already down, you take 1 mark against your death save.
I feel like there's
Just gonna
no
throw this
escaping
out
this
there.
Situation.
You were at 1, not anymore.
All right.
And death.
Jump.
Jump.
How many squares to the edge of the cliff here?
You can go diagonal and get 5 feet.
I want to jump off the.
Okay, so you're gonna jump. I'll get you to, like, if you want us to jump straight out with a good dex, you can go here, and you'll fall 15 feet down.
No, I want to jump off the map.
Oh, you got a long ways to go.
So, because I can't see the right. How far is it to the right here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It is 30 feet, but you're going to have to jump and fall. Twice.
Dash?
Yeah, if you're dashing.